So Bethany, you and I are really proud to have established the CURESZ Foundation, Comprehensive Understanding via Research and Education in Schizophrenia. That's the name of the foundation.
Yeah, 2016.
In 2016, it's been 9 years ago, and it has grown a lot. It has produced a lot of programs. Could you review some of the programs that currently CURESZ provides for patients and their families?
CURESZ provides a lot of resources for patients. When we started the foundation, one of the first things we did was establish our clozapine and schizophrenia expert panel.
Which is a very important project because it is, clozapine, we talked about LAIs in another video, but clozapine should be received by 30% of people with schizophrenia because they don't respond to any, we know that.
They're treatment resistant.
They're treatment resistant, 30%, and only 4% are getting clozapine. It can be a lifesaver. So
it was for me.
So that's why I think when we embarked on the clozapine panel, it was badly needed.
It still is. It's one of our most frequently accessed web pages.
Yeah.
So we're very happy to help people with schizophrenia connect with a nurse practitioner or doctor who prescribes clozapine.
Well, an expert closest to them, we have a map on the CURESZ Foundation website showing the 120 now?
About 140.
About 140 even psychiatrists and sometimes nurse practitioners, a few of them, who know how to use clozapine and are eager to help to use it. And we refer our patients to the closest one to their house. That's a good service, I think.
I think so. We also have a tardive dyskinesia expert panel.
Correct.
Which is smaller with about 35 experts. But so we do that. We have a treatment checklist I'm proud of. Everything I wish I'd known on day one when I was diagnosed.
That's very good education.
We present schizophrenia as a treatable disorder of the brain.
Right.
More than a mental illness, a physical problem. And we have a lot of different programs. We have our Caregivers mentoring program. We've served about 220 mentees over the years.
How do we, can you elaborate a bit about the mentorship program? How do we get mentors qualified to be mentors?
The CURESZ Foundation carefully trains our mentors. We have a training video, a guidebook. We do a background check. We collect basic information about families, what their loved one is going through.
And how many have we trained so far?
About 40.
Okay. And each of them takes care of one or more patients?
One or more caregivers, actually. Okay. This program is for caregivers more than it is for patients, but we do serve patients.
I think it's a good service for our patients, yeah.
We have Ask the Doctor events every month. Yeah. That's 90 minutes for just 6 families to ask anything about brain disorders.
Live. It's live Zoom.
Live Zoom.
Zoom interaction with families. I think they find it incredibly informative. As by their own words.
I think so, yeah.
We've gotten a lot it helps. They donate to the CURESZ Foundation in gratitude for having access to an expert talking to them about the illness and the medication and their children and giving them advice.
Yeah, no, I believe it's a great program.
I think so too.
We have a support group that meets every other week, and on that call we have several people in full recovery from schizophrenia. So it's very hopeful, educational.
And inspiring to have recovered people talk, right?
I believe it's very inspiring.
You're the primary example of a recovered patient who completely got back her life back
thank you.
For 17 years without a trace of illness anymore. And
very
highly
grateful.
Functioning too.
We also take medical inquiries. We take them every day. And another thing we do that I think is very important is to feature our schizophrenia survivors.
Yes.
Some of our recovered patients are CEOs, social workers. We have a computer programmer, a lawyer, a whole range of different occupations. And, these people, many of them had fallen really far. Some of them have been homeless, briefly incarcerated, told they would never recover. Many of them did very poorly because they were treatment resistant prior to clozapine, which brought many of them to full recovery.
That's right. It's like a miracle, really.
I always felt like
it is a miracle.
Clozapine was a miracle.
But it's true. It's real. Bethany, we also have a newsletter every quarter.
Yeah, the newsletter has many different topics featured. We have studies about pharmacogenetics and schizophrenia, the caregiving burden. Some people present their own story of recovery.
And we distribute it to how many people?
A few thousand.
Exactly. We have a large mailing list, and hopefully they do interact with us. Like you said, we get emails and
Every
phone
day.
calls every day, and I spend a lot of my time, even though I'm very busy, I do respond to family members who call me, about, give them
Yeah.
advice, or sometimes see them myself. If they live in this area, bring them over.
Yeah, I talk to families almost every day, which
Yeah,
is an honor and a privilege.
yeah,
But yeah, the CURESZ Foundation is always seeking charitable donations. We are a 501c3 public charity.
yeah.
So we invite you to make a donation
We
if you would.
survive on our donations. I mean, this is our budget is based on how much donate. So we appreciate all of those who to donate to us, small amounts, large amounts, whatever they can afford, because it's really a labor of love, and it's badly needed.
It's badly
Patients
needed.
who seriously mentally ill do not have services like this everywhere.
Mhm.
So I think we're doing a great service. I'm proud that we're doing that, Bethany. You should be
I
proud.
am. I
You,
am.
you put so much work into the foundation since we founded it, and hopefully we'll continue to grow.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you very much for telling us about how many programs the CURESZ Foundation does, and we'll wish both of us more growth and success in the future.